How's it going, everybody? Jace here, back with another historic brawl. Today I've got a great one for you. This is a fun deck to play. If you love legendary creatures and you just want to do some crazy stuff in a game, we are playing Kethis. So Kethis allows us to just play a bunch of legendary spells that are cheaper to cast. We can exile them from our graveyard to replay legendary cards. So we are playing around with the graveyard, but we're playing with everything pretty much is legendary in this deck. I mean, it is such great fun. What legendary stuff are we playing in this deck? Well, I'm going to show you right now. So we've got cards like Mox Amber, generates this mana with all of our legendary permanents. Fantastic. Skrelv as well is a really cool legendary. The Gilded Goose, okay, he's not legendary, but he does generate any color mana, which is, you know, very relevant. Same with Incubation Druid, he's not legendary. Lotus Cobra is not legendary either. But then we have a bunch of legendary creatures that do generate mana. This is an insane card. This Kamal's Druidic Vow, you know, you look at the top X cards of your library, you may put any number of land or permanent cards with mana value X or less onto the battlefield. This is crazy because, like I say, pretty much everything, near enough everything in this deck is legendary. It's just crazy. We've got the Black Blade Reforged legendary artifact, cheaper to equip our legendary creatures. You know, strap that to a Kethis, he's swinging in for some damage, right? Then we got Loran, great to deal with, you know, artifacts and enchantments. We've got Reidane coming in there to make it really awkward for our opponent. We got Adeline, you know, getting in there, you know, deal some damage. We got Gix, you know, why not draw some cards. Cultivate, you know, a bit of ramp there. Same with the Rejuvenator, a bit more ramp. Then we got the Growing Rites of Itlimoc, allows us to, you know, find some more legendary. It's a legendary enchantment as well, which is actually you know, quite relevant. We got Glitter, new card, really fantastic, great little you know, threat, allows us to draw cards, draw enchantments. Chromatic Lantern, help fixes our mana. Then we got the Relic of Legends, again, more mana ramp, helps fix our mana. Skyclave Relic, again, more mana. Celestus, hey, it generates mana, and guess what? It's legendary, so we're going to play that as well. Then we got Shalai, gives us hexproof and gives all of our creatures hexproof while buffing up our team. Then we have Henrika. This is such a really good vampire. Again, allows us to draw some cards. Allows, you know, force our opponent to sacrifice creatures. Then we have Kalitas. We're making a zombie army, has lifelink, exiles all of our creatures when they die, you know, our opponent's creatures when they die. Then we got Rankle. I mean, he just gets in there, deals damage, gives us some card advantage, you know, makes it each of us sacrifice creatures. Shieldred. I mean, it's fantastic, right? Gaining life, drain our opponent for life, 4/5 Death Touch body, fantastic. Then we got Esker's Chariot. I didn't realize this was actually legendary, but yeah, it's really, really good, making tokens, so pretty cool. Then we got Goreclaw. Goreclaw's awesome because Goreclaw allows us to make all of our really, really expensive stuff cheaper. You know, our creature spells are power 4, great, cost 2 less, along with Kethis. Make them super cheap. Then you have Toski, a little legendary squirrel. He's awesome, gives us some much needed card draw in this deck. Then we got Questing Beast, awkward to block, you know, great attacker, Vigilance, Death Touch, Haste, gets in there, deals damage, really cool. Then we got Edgar. Edgar just makes a bunch of, you know, buffs all of our stuff, and then when he transforms into his legendary artifact, he allows us to make some tokens. Then we have Vraska Golgari Queen, pretty cool planeswalker. You can make us draw cards, can deal with, you know, problematic things that cost, you know, 3 or less. And then, yeah, pretty much will be ultimate. That's, yeah, pretty backbreaking. Then we got the new Elesh Norn, Mother of Machines. So good, right? Just so good in this deck. You know, double up all of our ETB triggers. Stops our opponent's ETB triggers. Super strong. And we've got pretty much, I think, the only board sweeper in this deck, which is Urza's Ruinous Blast. It's legendary. Pretty much, like I say, everything in our deck's legendary. So our stuff's staying, our opponent's isn't. Then we got AO, the Dawn Sky. Great flyer. You know, good on the offensive. Get some card advantage going when he dies. Then we got God-Eternal Oketra. You know, big body. You know, 5 mana, 3/6 double strike. You know, if we do make a token from anything, we get a 4/4. When it dies, we can then put it further from top. Then we've got Lyra Dawnbringer, just a big flying angel, you know, first strike, lifelink, you know, 5/5 for 5, really good. Then we've got Yawgmoth's Vault Offering. This is pretty good, legendary sorcery. We can put up to 1 target creature or planeswalker from a graveyard onto the battlefield under our control, and then we get to destroy something. This is legendary. This is good. Then we got Junji, which is awesome, the Midnight Sky, big dragon coming in. Again, when it dies, it allows us to make our opponent discard some cards, allows us to bring back creatures. Massacre Girl, built-in board sweeper. It's legendary. It's good. It wipes the board. She stays around, deals some damage. Then we've got Vivian, helps us deal with artifacts and enchantments. Also allows us to basically, you know, get some lands and some creatures, which is very, very useful. Then we got Lysa, which is awesome. Angel, big angel coming in, 4/5 flying lifelink. Makes it really awkward for our opponent to deal with other creatures in our deck. They do come back, so really cool. Then we got Tristani, Discordant. This puts in some creatures, you know, a couple of 1/1s. This buffs all of our creatures as well, giving them all +1/+1. Very cool, very good. Very good blocker, actually. Then we got Tolzamir, Friend to the Wolves. Allows us to make a 3/3 wolf, allows us to fight. You know, a nice little 2-for-1, you know, to get 2 little creatures out there, and we get to gain some life. So again, pretty good on the offensive and defensive. Then we have Nithroi. This is a big boy. So, you know, 5 mana 5/5 with mutate, and it has Death Touch and Lifelink. But then when you mutate, you will get to return any number of target creature cards with total power 10 or less from our graveyard to the battlefield. That can get us quite a bit. So that is pretty cool as well. Then we've got Gilded Lotus to generate some mana. Then we have Liliana, Dreadhorde General, to allow us to get some zombies and draw some cards and kill some stuff. Then we got Vraska, allows us to, you know, draw some cards, turn stuff into artifacts, into treasures, really good. Then we got Multani, he's a big boy, you know, he's reach trample, his power and toughness equal to the number of lands that we have, equal to the number of lands we have in play and in our graveyard, and we can return them, which is pretty cool. Then we got Garruk, Cursed Huntsman, allows us to kill creatures, make wolves, and give all our big stuff, you know, all of our stuff trample, which is, you know, can be game ending. Then we have Vraska, Relic Seeker, this allows us again to make more threats, deal with artifacts, creatures, and enchantments, and then if we ever get to ultimate her, pretty much game. Then we got Sephara, the Sky's Blade, big flyer, huge flyer, 7 mana, 7/7 flying lifelink, other creatures you control flying have indestructible. It's just a big flyer really. We never really get to play with its alternate cost. This is just a big threat. Then we got Primeval's Glorious Rebirth. Here we get to return all legendary permanent cards from our graveyard to the battlefield. Great graveyard recursion. Then we got the new Kaya. I really rate this card and I want to put this in this deck. As hexproof, can drain our opponent for life, can make us draw cards, and we can take stuff from our opponent and use it from ourselves with her -3. Then we have the big dinosaur coming in, the Primal Dawn coming in, 8 mana, 4/8, flying, double strike, vigilance, trample, and indestructible. This is just a big, oh my god, just a big dumb dinosaur, and it's just great fun, I'm not gonna lie. Then we have the Grey Henge, allows us to draw some cards, gives us a bunch of life, you know, ramps us as well, makes our creatures bigger. It kind of does it all. Really good, and it's legendary as well. Then we got Itlimoc, big boy Itlimoc coming in. He's gonna exile some stuff when he comes in. Absolute powerhouse. And then we have Golta, big creature, 12/12 trample. This guy is huge. Most of the time you're not paying 12 mana for it. Big dino. And then we have all the lands there. So give this deck a try, guys. The deck list is in the description below if you do want to give this deck a try. It is an incredibly fun deck. Trust me, it is so much fun. We're gonna play a bunch of games and we're gonna see how we get on. So let's get into them. Alright, so we're on the play with our Kethis deck. Well, that's pretty cool. I mean, really expensive. I'm not gonna lie. The Kaya and the Golta is super duper expensive, but Toski and that I think is fine. You know, we can obviously play Kethis. We are up against a Professor Onyx. Oh, mono black. Pretty cool. I do like Kethis. You know, being able to, you know, cast stuff. Oh, that's a really good draw. That's a really good one. I think we just play the swamp here. We will cultivate. Yeah, we'll cultivate. Mono black. Oh, I'm interested. I think it's maybe spells. Ooh. I think it might be spells. Okay, we're gonna ramp here. We're gonna grab a green and a white. Yeah. I think we'll grab a green and a plains. Forest and a plains. There we go. Yep. Then next turn we can Kethis. This is pretty cool. I do like this. This is just, I mean, it's just epic, right? Liliana's Elite. We've got a zombie. Gets +1/+1 for each creature in your graveyard. Ooh. Yeah, let's just play Kethis. I'm gonna just play this now. I know there's nothing to blow up, but we'll just play it. We'll just get a little creature out. Start drawing some cards. I don't mind like giving our opponent cards. I think it's fine. Loving these swamps though. They look awesome. Archghoul of Thraben. Okay. More zombies. So we're against a zombie deck. Love it. We could play Golta. That'd be quite funny. I'm not gonna play Golta. That would be a bit crazy. That might be easy to remove that one. So let's. Let's play Kaya and tick up. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play Kaya. And we'll tick up. We'll drain our opponent 3. And we'll pass. And then next turn, we will probably use Kaya to draw some cards. Painful Quandary. Oh. Now I wish I had that. Okay, I'll make us both draw. Does it? Oh, she actually exiles an enchantment. Sure. I can block that. And Kai can take one. I wouldn't mind a Painful Quandary of my own.
Back off.
That sounds quite nice. We both can draw cards. There you go. How about that? I'm being nice to you. Yeah, thank you for that Painful Quandary. I know it becomes a creature, but thank you for that.
Who's next?
And then I'm going to play a Toski. And then we're going to get in for some damage. And we're going to draw some cards. We're going to go with little Toski boy. Ooh, land. We'll take that. We'll play this as well. Make sure things are super duper expensive. We could have played Golter as well. Actually, probably should have played Golter. This makes their Professor Onyx super expensive. Making it 8 mana. Looking pretty good for us. Looking pretty good. This Painful Quandary is actually quite funny. Yeah, you can lose 5 life, or do you want to discard a card? You're going to lose 5 life. I rate that. That's ballsy. We're going to give him another card, though. We are going to... Do you want to lose 5 life, or discard a card? Hey, look, you played the Painful Quandary. He discarded another Lily. Alright. Getting in. We'll block with our Indestructible Toski. And we can both draw a card. There you go. Play that land. We will... We'll tick up.
That's just a start.
Okay. We'll play a Growing Rites of Itlimoc. We'll grab a Kalissa. We will... We'll get in for some damage. Toski has to attack. We'll get in with a flyer. That flies as well. You can block old little Toski boy. I'm going to draw 2 cards. We can see what we're going to get. Yep. Bang. Draw some more cards. Lands. Okay, ways to just bring back stuff. Let's play Golter. And they conceded. They're like, no, we ain't fighting that big old dinosaur. We ain't fighting that big old dinosaur. This is... Yeah, this is okay. We'll keep that. What are we up against? We are up against the Poet. So whenever a samurai or a warrior you control attacks alone, you may cast target enchantment card from your graveyard this turn. Oh, are we playing against a samurai and a warrior tribal deck? That sounds awesome. Mono white. That does sound pretty cool. It does sound pretty cool. Oh, we had that last time. Right, last game. We're going to play... Ignoring the Phyrexian Tower doesn't tap for black for Kethis, but that's fine. We're gonna play this, and this is gonna kill that. And yeah, maybe I might play Glisser actually. Yeah, we'll play Glisser. Glisser has a way of, you know, getting in there. We do need land though. Just draw a Shalai. Street Benalia. Wow, it's been a long time since I've seen this card be played. We did draw Cultivate. Again in a Glisser. Does make another knight though. I think we need to go with the Cultivate anyway. Surely they won't let me hit. Surely they'll block. Yeah. I was like, no way, because otherwise they just lose their enchantment. Okay, we definitely want a swamp. And we'll grab a forest. Nice. That was good, that cultivate. We needed that. Make a knight. A samurai. They got a lot of creatures out. This is a bit worrying, but we can play a Tolsmith. Oh, Elspeth conquers death. Yeah, there's a problem. Could play Kethis. Good. I think we just get him with Glyssa. Your opponent does here. I would assume they're just going to throw a creature under the bus. Yep. Okay, they killed the Glyssa. Pretty good. Pretty good for them. Could have sacrificed it for mana. No, I couldn't really do anything there. Okay, so we could play Kethis. We could do with another white, really, because we can play Kethis then Loran, but we don't have the mana for that. So, I think we just play Tolzamir, and we'll get rid of a knight, I think. We can get rid of... Yeah, we'll get rid of the knight. Get the wolf. Get rid of the knight. And then they can play Elspeth Conquers Death. They can exile him. Next turn, we can play Loran, and then we can blow up the Elspeth Conquers Death. I think that's the game plan. If we draw a white source, we'll play Kethis, and we'll play them. I mean, we could play Vivian, but I think we'd be better off just getting a blocker out on the table, I think. Yep. See you later, my friend of the wolves. Friend of the wolves. They attack or block. We'll trade here. Yep. Sure. Oh, it wasn't. Okay, it was a black, not a white source, which is kind of annoying. We actually, to be fair, if it ticks up to 2, we don't mind. So we have a turn. We have a turn to play stuff. So I'm gonna say here probably Kethis, and then Kethis and then the sword. No, probably Shalai. Yeah, we'll just play Kethis. We'll get him out there. Then the following turn he can make things a bit cheaper. We'll play the swords. I mean, we can equip it as well. 3 mana? Actually, no. We have enough? 3? No, we've got 2. We're not sacrificing Kethis to that. No. Which means next turn things are a little bit cheaper for us. We do need a second. We actually need a white source. That's fine. Yeah, we do need a white source. We don't want them bringing back anything with their Elspeth Conquers Death. It's kind of annoying, but it's fine. They're gonna look at all of the amazing stuff that we have. You never know, they might name Vivian. I mean, we can equip Kethis with that and just get in. I mean, we've got 6 land, make him a 9 power creature. Oof. Whatever they're gonna name, we're playing Loran anyway. I thought they would name Vivian. I did guess right. Vraska as well. Pretty good. Get rid of that. We don't want that anymore. Come on, Kethis. Get in there. Get in there, my boy. Oh, 9 power. He's like, oh, I'm having you. Bang. Could you imagine there was general damage? That'd be funny, wouldn't it? I don't need to generate any mana, so we'll just pass turn. Yeah, we could sacrifice Loran if need be to generate double mana, but at the moment probably not. Okay, they played their general. They brought back the Selfless Samurai. We'll take 3. Elesh Norn. Okay. Probably not needed. Could play Vraska here. What could Vraska do for us? Probably not a lot. Make a 2/2. Vivian again. Vivian could be good for the following turn, I feel. Yeah, let's just get him with Kethis. Because, you know, he is a big dude. We play him. Well, we attack with him. We'll play Shalai, and I think we'll pass. Yeah. Give our creatures a little bit of protection there. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of want to equip the swords. July. I mean, they're on 10. They are on 10, so it's going to be pretty difficult. Wall of Conda. Exile target creature opponent controls of mana granted 4 or greater. Well, Shalai, it was nice knowing you. It was nice knowing you indeed. We have a land. Okay. What does that do? So, each player gains control of all opponent's own. That's fine. Yeah, that's cool. We got History of Benalia. Nope. Want to block. Yeah. Now I'll make us both draw cards. Yep. Land. Oh, not land. I mean, that's pretty good though. Put any number of land and or legendary permanents. I mean, we can't do it for a huge amount of mana. I mean, what we can do it for what? 4? Yeah, that's not great. Okay, we did draw land. And it was a plains. That is huge. That is huge. We need blockers. Do need blockers. Could play Elesh Norn. What could Vivian do for us here? Not a lot. I think we're going to play the Angel. Because the Angel does make it extremely tough for our opponent to deal with. And we will equip the Angel, I think. And we'll pass. And then we could Druidic Vow for 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then -1, 6. It's quite funny. I think Elesh Norn should be next though. Oh yeah. Oh, to your hand. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it was block, gain a bunch of life. I'm happy with that. I mean, it's getting exiled, but yeah, Vivian's coming down. We'll blow it up. Yep. Okay. For a land. That's good. We'll keep drawing land. I'm happy with that. Alright, so downside of playing Vivian is I'm going to take a ton of damage next turn. Could play Elesh Norn. Can I play both? Or Yeah, so we could play both. Them exiling our stuff is annoying. Play Elesh Norn. No more ETB triggers for our opponent. Play Vraska. Oh, actually no, because we have to sacrifice. What about Phyrexian Tower? We'll equip Kethis with a sword. And we will attack. Guess one of his blockers. Sure. Then next turn, we can't direct Brawl next turn, but we can blow up the Elspeth. Because that would be good, actually, if we can do that. Because we don't want them bringing back... I mean, there's nothing great to bring back, really, is there? Yeah, we'll destroy that. That can be killed with Vivian. Well, then they get it back with the Elspeth, so... Probably not. They're still on 13. Sure. Elvish Rejuvenator. That gives us mana. Next turn, we can do a big Druid Vow. I think we play the Rejuvenator now. Double trigger. Yeah, land. No land. Okay. And we can sacrifice him. Okay, maybe not. I thought we had enough mana, but we didn't. That's fine. We can use the plaza to protect. Protect. We'll send in Kethis. My boys come swinging in as usual. Sure. And then we will pass. And then we can use the plaza to protect Elesh Norn. Yep. That's fine. Thing is, we're on a ton of life, so... This could be huge. Sarah Paragon, what could they bring back? We could probably bring like that, which they want to target Elesh Norn. Yeah, that's fine. We can protect, like I said, we can protect Elesh Norn. Yep. We'll give a hexproof. She's all good. Then we're firing off this. Hoping we get some good stuff. Sure. Right, so we'll generate. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can do it for 10. Yeah, I think that's it's got to be done right. You have to pay 9. Is it by 9? Hang on, 1, 2, green. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Sorry, no, yeah, we're gonna do it for 8. My bad. My bad. We'll do it for 8. We better hit something good. We better hit something good. Oh, baby. Okay, right. So, any number. We can choose up to 8. Well, that's all of them. Yep, 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 yep. Yep, yep. Bang. Well then. Garrick, you can kill the Paragon for me. And then he's going to sacrifice the Self of Samurai. That's fine. I got a land. Play the land. We didn't get any double triggers, which is... well, I like kind of annoying, but... no point swinging with Kethis. Because that's indestructible. This does fly. Is relevant. God-Eternal Oketra though. Into the trenches. Yeah, that is kind of annoying. They want to get rid of my Elesh Norn. So it leaves the battlefield. Oh, good job we got stuff that blows up. Well, I mean, we got mana for days. Absolute for days. We can just... I kind of feel like we can... yeah, Garrick's dead, that's fine. Yeah, we can return to a hand. We've got top cards in my library. We'll put a land. Yeah, it's not great. Well, we can bring back Garrick if need be. I mean, we can... we could recast the Druid Vow. And a part of me wants to. I kind of feel we go, right? So, exile 2 legendary cards. Right. So, we're going to activate Kethis. We're going to get rid of this and this. We're going to sacrifice this guy, because he's pretty bad. And then we're going to do 1, 2. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And now we're going to do it for 13. Okay, so we can choose up to 10. Sure. Yeah, we'll throw in all of these. And we got lands to recast stuff. There we go. Alright. There we go. Oh, that was fun. I had to do it. That was just... I could not do that. Alright, so our opponent's going first. We're playing against Edgar. We'll keep this. So we'll probably be taking on some Vampire Tribal. Okay, right. We'll scry. More mana? Yeah, we'll take that. I mean, we don't really have like removal as such in this deck. We'll play this tapped because it has to come play tapped. Then next turn we'll play Magic Lantern. And then probably just an Esker's Chariot, I think. Yeah, they're getting in there. They're rumbling in. Don't blame you. Yep, play that. We'll play the Chromatic Lantern. And then we'll pass. The next turn we can play the Chariot. I never realised this was legendary. Oh, I never really thought about that. I think they're stuck on land, so they're just getting in for damage. They're just like, look, I want to make this big threat. Yeah, they are stuck on land. Okay, we'll play this Godless Shrine tapped. We'll play it Chariot. Then next turn we can attack them with Rankle, sack a cat, and pretty much game over then. Surely they must have vampires that are 3 mana or less, or just cards that are 3 mana or less in their hand. You'd think so, especially with vampires. There we go. So, yep. Okay. It's pretty big. We'll block. We don't want to take too much damage. We are still against an aggressive deck. 1, 2, 3. Play this. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll get more mana out. Pay 2 life. Play Rankle. We will get in. We will make us both Sacrifice creature and I'll let us both draw a card and lose a life. There you go. I gave you a card. Did you hit a land drop? No. It didn't hit a land drop. Oof. They've drawn a lot of cards as well. I think next time we play Kethis. Okay, opponent conceded. Yeah, that was rough for them, not having any land there. That's pretty tough. Right, so we're on the draw. Yeah, we'll keep this. We've got accelerants, so yeah, seems pretty good to me. Phyrexian Tower's okay, but great. So we're playing against an Abomination of Llanowar. Oh, we're playing against elves. Okay. We'll just play that. We can't actually play this on turn 2. Unless we draw land that actually taps for white or green, but it's fine. We'll wait till turn 3. We'll play the Mag Lantern. Or Golta. Good old 12 drop. Turn 1 draw. Our opponent's going to be coming out of the gates quick, I have a feeling. Oh, that's a great reset button, though. Right, it'd be good if we could have played that, but fine. This is a great reset button. For sure. I think it's like one of the few sweepers we actually have in this deck. So Vraska's good though. Okay, yeah, they're ramping like an absolute boss. Again, in them with the damage as well, which makes sense. This thing's huge, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Chromatic Lantern. We need to make sure that we hit lands. Because, not looking too good. We hit a land, that gives us 5 mana. Which means that hopefully we could play... I mean, the Phyrexian Tower is kind of a pain. If that was just a swamp, I wouldn't be too mad. But it does tap for any colour actually now. Okay, yeah, perfect. Perfect. We're going to draw a bunch of cards. We're going to play Kethis. Then we're going to play Mana Accelerant. Of course, I thought Chromatic Lantern actually is an absolute boss. Making all of our mana cheap. Murderous Rider my Kethis. That's not very nice, is it? Yeah, I'll put it into the command zone. That's not an elf. Yeah, we'll take damage. I kind of feel like we need to Urza's Ruinous Blast here. We'll lose the Chromatic Lantern. Can we wait one more turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, I think we can. I think we'll just play the Big Angel. Might prevent our opponent. Might put him off a little bit to attack. Because it is a 4/5 of lifelink. That's fine. We'll get exiled. Along with everything else. Whenever another creature dies, each opponent loses 1 life. Yeah, that's fine. I kind of feel like we could play Kethis. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could play Kethis. Let's play Kethis. And we'll pass. We'll wait one more turn. One more turn. Next turn we're firing off the Urza's Ruinous Blast. That's fine. That's even better. Perfect. We'll tap for, I don't know, white. Boom. You can have a little 1/1. We'll swing in. We'll swing in. We'll play Golter and we'll pass. Here you go, have a big boy. Oh no, actually, yeah, have a big boy. Have a 12-12 trample. I think you might need your Murderous Rider or something to deal with that big boy. He going in. Okay. Play a land, gain life. We'll just swing in, I guess. Maybe not with Kethis. Crunch. They're just gonna take it like a boss. GG's. Oh. Good game, opponent. Good game. Alright guys, so there's the deck. Great fun. That Druid's Vow, Kamal's Druid's Vow was fantastic. That was crazy, right? That was crazy. But yeah, this deck is pretty good fun. You know, you can swap in and out a couple of legendary creatures or planeswalkers how you see fit. You can customize it how you want. That's one good thing. It's like a toolbox deck. I really do like decks like this, and this is kind of cool. You know, with new sets coming out that always bring in new legendary creatures or legendary, you know, permanents as it were, then we can constantly keep updating Kethis. And if on MTG Arena they start bringing out more and more historic stuff, bringing in some older legendary creatures that we can put into this deck as well, because there's a lot out there that are really strong, that would be awesome. I mean, there's a few legendary creatures I probably would put in here, but I just don't have them crafted. But maybe we might do an updated list down the line, you know, to play this deck again. If you do want to give this deck a try, guys, the deck list is in the description below. And if you made this fun to the video and you've enjoyed it, make sure to smash the like button. Make sure you subscribe for more Magic content. And guys, let me know down in the comments whether or not you've enjoyed this deck, and also if you would like to see more historic Brawl on the channel, or maybe even give me some ideas for some really cool Brawl deck lists. Alright guys, that is it from me in this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.